Hello and welcome to Wood and Graphite, the number 2 pencil based video channel on the internet. Today we're going to be reviewing the Semi-Hex number 2 pencil from the General Pencil Company. The Semi-Hex from General's is so named for its rounded hexagonal shape. The General's website calls this a premium traditional pencil ideal for school and office use. The Semi-Hex is sold in packs of 12 and is pretty widely available. I've even seen them sold here in the UK in some specialty art stores. Despite General's calling this a premium pencil, it's actually very well priced. 40 pence each from Amazon here in the UK and just 66 cents from Amazon.com in the States. Links, as always, are in the description if you want to buy those. The Semi-Hex is made from sustained yield Californian incense cedar, and the wood does take a sharpen very nicely. The graphite core is tough and I haven't had one of them break on me yet. General's, being an American company, prefers the number scale for pencil hardness, with the number 2 of this pencil being comparable to a European HB. The Semi-Hex is labelled as both number 2 and HB, and I find it walks a very fine line between point retention and darkness, and in my opinion, it finds a pretty even balance between those two. I think that the Semi-Hex might actually be a little softer than a European HB, but it still stays nice and sharp for a considerable amount of sustained writing. Being a softer pencil, the Semi-Hex leaves a beautiful dark line on the page. Make no mistake, if you want your writing loud and proud, then this Semi-Hex can deliver. The darker and softer lead of the Semi-Hex means smudging can be more of a problem depending on the paper that you use. I actually find it quite forgiving. Often a dark line would stay put better than other comparable pencils like the Palomino Golden Bear or the Blackwood Pearl. For a delightfully dark pencil, the Semi-Hex is surprisingly erasable. I had good results with my Muji black eraser, which left little trace on my graph paper. The attached eraser is definitely not as effective, though it is a decent eraser and well worth inclusion on the pencil. So what do I think of the Semi-Hex number 2 pencil from the General Pencil Company? General's is somewhat of an American institution, and they have been making pencils ever since good old Oscar A. Weissenborn set up the pencil exchange in 1889. The Semi-Hex is assembled in the US and sold for a decent price all over the world. Having used European pencils, mainly Staedtler, for the majority of my childhood, I must admit there is a certain fascination with the pencil simply for its heritage and distinct style. Plain yellow pencils are not too common here in the UK, and the black band on the ferrule is a nice unique touch. You can have a box of 12 for the cost of a latte, and they are delightfully smooth and pleasant to write with. The Semi-Hex is right up there with the Cedar Point as perfect giveaway pencils in my book. Unique enough to captivate a new graphite convert, cheap enough to keep a few dozen handy. A competent and thoroughly well made pencil. I give it 7 hexes out of 10.